What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. We are on the normal game, but we are going to do a comparison to the PTS because probably a build that a lot of you were running, Strikers being one of them, the St. Elmo being another, and Obliterate being another, has all been hammered. They've all been hammered in the PTS that released today. But how bad in reality have they been hammered? I'm in the range, and I kind of just wanted to do a little bit of a demo with the same build on both characters, one in the PTS, one in the main game, show you some damage numbers, work out the differences, and we can kind of see how bad of a change that is. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. And let's get straight into it. So, this is the build that I'm rocking, and I'm sure a lot of you are rocking this. And I'm going to replicate exactly the same build on the PTS. Now, the stats on the PTS will be a little bit different because they have changed the mods on the St. Elmo's engine. But what we will do as a rule of thumb is go, we could pop this to 60% crit chance, which is... I'm not going to do that because I already know the build on the PTS is 55% crit chance. So I'm going to keep this at 54, but we will have lower crit damage because of the changes in the mods. We also know that Obliterate on the PTS has taken a hit also, and obviously Strikers has taken a hit also. But that aside, we're not going to do anything else with the specializations or anything else like that. We'll keep it up close and personal. And what we'll do here is we will run all the way up to the top of them stacks on the headshot. Armored stack now. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so I think as high as that got, was it 1-3 on the armor? 1-3-5-1, I think. Oh no, 1-3-6-4. Alright, so let's write that down. Alright, so that's a maximum kind of damage output. There's no point in comparison, that's a new word, comparing any of the other numbers. So our biggest number is a crit headshot at max stat. So let's switch over to the PTS and see what it looks like there. Okay, so now we are on the PTS. You can check out the build. So we've got the same St. Elmo, 25 expertise, firewall, all exactly the same. But the difference is we had to change a few things around because of the changes to the St. Elmo. So our stats now are a little bit different. We're at 55 crit chance, like I said, and we're lower. We're at 165, I think, crit damage. So we've lost a significant amount of crit damage in this build now. And yeah, the crit chance is harder to get there also. So, with all that said, let's just very quickly check out. We've got no headshot rolls or anything silly rolled on here. Nope. 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 Right, so everything's good. Right, so let's see what the proof is in the pudding. Okay, so what I do need to do is take off these modifiers. Hey. Let's deactivate that. Cool. Alright, so let's ramp up all our stacks. Man, it takes 3 mags now rather than 2. Alright, well, let's see what damage number we hit for here. 1285. So let me just make a quick note of that. 12855553. So there's 2 things here that we need to be aware of. So it took me an extra reload to get to max stacks, and that's probably not going to play into it too much because we're never going to hit every shot exactly like we do in the range. But it is one thing to kind of keep in mind, right? So next, because I am really bad at math, what we will do is plumb them 2 numbers into this lovely calculator. 64879, and the next one was 12855553, and we're going to click calculate. And we are looking at, I mean, if we were rounding up, you'd be at a 6% difference. So I don't think people will notice that too much. And what you've got to think about here is, yes, I was running St. Elmo that's had a nerf. Yes, I was running Obliterate that had a nerf. Yes, I was running Strikers that's had a nerf. But I don't think people will notice too much of a difference with that as a scenario. Now, there is something else we can test. So I spent all day unlocking these buffs. I've almost unlocked them all so I can do a proper video for you all to tell you all about it. But we'll come to that in another video. But the global modifier is on now, and we're obviously going to be in the short range. So if I now do the same same experiment again. This next one. So at 1542, so we know at this point now 1542664. So we know now we are higher in damage than what we were at 1364, and now we're actually higher in damage, and that's at close range. If we were to pop it out 15 meters, that puts us at medium, so we'll build up stacks on the chest. $1660. So again, even higher, and we know that the multiplier goes higher at long range, but my aim is bad, and you would, we'd never be playing at long range. I think long range is beyond 45 meters, right? I think. Yeah, well, no, maybe it's longer than 20, I think. Yeah, we're not at long range there. 35 maybe? Yeah, no, 30. It's like it's gonna be 36-ish, innit? That's like a meter-ish away, innit, I guess. But yeah, so you're actually not nerfed at this point because of the seasonal multiplier. We're actually stronger with the seasonal multiplier, so your build actually won't feel any different as long as you've got that seasonal multiplier turned on. Obviously, you're gonna have to deal with the enemy's seasonal modifiers as well. But as far as like this kind of testing goes, as I know we saw a lot of red and a lot of nerfs and stuff in the patch notes, you're actually not going to see any difference unless you're playing with the seasonal modifiers turned off, and even then it's 5.9%. It's not that huge. So yeah, I think they've obviously done this on purpose because they knew that the seasonal modifier was going to make us, stronger than what we are. So yeah, as long as you're playing with that seasonal modifier turned on, you're actually stronger than what you were in the current game. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. Obviously that seasonal modifier will change, and therefore at some point we might not be stronger, especially if it's not one that affects gun damage. But is that 5.9% enough for you to be upset still? Or let me know what you think down below in the comments. That's going to be it for the video. Follow me on X or come and join my community Discord. It's always great to have new friends over there. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, agents. Goodbye.